Right, this is a test and I'm going to use default settings. The settings for the expos all across the board, including sport, is 0.30, 0.30 and 0.30 for rudder, X forward and right, and same again for sport mode. If you notice, the full speed of rudder is fairly fast, and this is forward speed. It's 25 kilometers an hour. Wind speed is, the wind here is about 9 miles an hour, so yeah, it can handle about speed anyway. And if you notice, it's quite jerky. I'm just going to try and give you the rise. One thing I haven't changed is the gimbal. So my gimbal speed is about 3 and it's going down slow. Normally the default settings are around about, much faster, but this is only a demo. Okay, let's put it in sport mode, give you the idea. See, as it forward speeds, it jerks forward, and if I just let go, it goes. But there is some camera jerking from the gimbal. Quickly turn. See, it's quite cinematic. Stop there, and it still has that weird jerking. It'll be hard to actually stop that. So there you have it. I mean, these are normal settings for the MAVIC in almost its factory settings. Okay, these are my new settings. The expos are much dumbed down. This is full right stick, and the movements is much more tamer. It's still going 27, 28 miles an hour, but as you can see, giving it full panning, it's much more slower, and a full panning the other way, it's much more slower. But if you imagine I'm turning minor controls towards the middle, the panning is much more smoother and it's much more slower that way. If I just let's say raise the throttle, it's more responsive, which is what I want, because when you're doing a panning point of interest like this, and you're doing a throttle, and then you're doing a gimbal tilt, it becomes a smoother affair, much more controllable, you see. Anyway, the final revised controls I've added is the braking. I've dulled down the braking, as you can see. Stop there, and it takes 2 seconds Try again. Forward, fast, full stick. Now I'm going to stop now. 1, 2. So there. It's much more smoother. So the stopping distance is a bit longer, but in an open area like this, it should be alright. Let's try sport mode. Just using the controls, I can get better adjustments to the camera and the aircraft. Hopefully it looks almost cinematic due to the more cinema friendly, camera friendly settings I've done. I think the last sense I changed for the brakes allows it to skid along the air, giving you an extra second or two. And whenever you're filming, I find that when you're stopping and starting, it translates into the film you're recording, and I always find constant moving is a better thing than just stopping and then starting the film, because that way you're seeing continuous movement, and that is actually a better thing to see than flying being segmented. Like I said, the skidding in the air looks slightly better than it is when stopping. If I stop now and then move on, it feels like the continuity is broken. It's not perfect. The expos are a little sensitive in sport mode, because this is sport mode, but if I do it actually in normal mode, feels a lot more smoother. I hope these settings that I have for the drone helps you out with your own project. And visit the live drone broadcast channel for some more hints and tips, or go to www.patreon.com/mydogisdead, no spaces, and I'll see you again.